Hey everybody, Roger here. For you new players, I'm just going to do a quick tutorial, I guess, on coin management. As you can see, this account is 3 weeks old. Show you stats. I've played roughly 250 games. I've won a total of almost 500,000 coins. Currently I only have 18,000. So I have at this moment up to Tour 5 opened up. You can see I got Tours 1, 2, 3, 4 mastered. But at 10,000 to entry fee for Tour 5, I definitely can't do that. So I got to continue playing Tours 3 and 4 until I can build up. A lot of people, their idea is to have 10 times the entrance fee. So I have to wait till I get to 100,000. I don't do it that way. When I get to about maybe 30,000, what I will do then is I will allow myself to play one Tour 5 match a day. Win or lose. That's it. I only play one. I prefer to do it when my pin chest is ready, like it is now, and I have a chest slot open, which, as you see, I have 3. Those are determining factors on when I will play that tour. The higher tours you can play when you have a pin chest, the more coins and the more gems you'll get. Your club cards will also be a little bit better also. Speaking of coin management, a lot of people don't talk about this, especially to newer players. They only talk about, like I said, when to play the next tour, when not to play the next tour. There's 2 other factors. Right now, I have 18,000 coins. I want to get to at least, like I said, at least 30,000, mainly for the next tournament, when that shows up. The one that we just finished this week, right now, I am currently in 17th place. If that holds up, which I kind of hope it does, here's what we get. Here would be our chest. I'll get a total of 86 cards. 17 rare, 4 epic, and 15 Titan balls. Very important. Also, I'll get 24,000 coins. That's very important. 30,000 coins. Why I want 30,000 is for the next tournament, because it'll cost 10,000 to enter the rookie tournament, which I'll probably still be at. And then 1,000 coins per game. So I want at least 30,000 coins for that. The other thing people don't tell you with coin management is upgrading clubs. Now, right now, I really, really would like to upgrade my quarterback. But with 13,000 coins, I only have 18, it's not an option. So I'm going to continue to use my extra mile. Same goes with, right now I'm using my backbone. I'm not using the Goliath. No reason to upgrade it. Sure, it's only 2,700 coins, but that's still 10%. That's over 10% of my... Is it 10%? No. 20... Yeah, it's more than... Yeah, it's right up in there. So, it's not worth... No, because I don't use the club. Same thing with the Saturn right now. I'm not using the Saturn, so no reason to upgrade it. again, I'm using the Thorn, which if you have the Thorn is the club you want to use until you can get the claw up, but that'll be a later video. That's, I mean, 100 coins, yeah, but I don't use the Apache. So that'll just keep collecting cards until, you know, I get in the millions and millions of coins, and then I'll just upgrade it all till it's done. Same thing with the Runner. To me, it's a useless club. It's one of the worst clubs in the game. So don't waste any coins on it. The Kingfisher, I would say yes, upgrade that until you get the Thorn. So that's okay. It's not a waste of coins. Here, in the wedges, I'm using the Dart, but because this is my third, really basically my third account, I have no reason to go any farther on the Dart than where it is right now, until I get maybe a whole bunch more coins. I'd rather save up to upgrade my Skewer until I can open up either the Endbringer. I'm hoping in my tournament chest I get the Firefly. It doesn't look like much, but for the top spin chip-ins, it's a great club. Rough Iron, the Machete, this would be one of the clubs that, with the 24, if I do finish in 17th place, get 24,000 coins, this is definitely one club I will upgrade. Because right now, I'm not a big fan of the Rough Cutter. And this will it'll be longer, be almost as accurate. Same kind of type, it's got a lot more backspin. So it's a much better club. Until you can get one of these 2 or 4, 5, 6, or 7 Rough Irons, actually your Machete is, upgrade that whenever you have the extra coins. That's very important. Sand Wedge, Malibu. This club also, out of the 24, I'll probably upgrade this one also. Until you can get the Sand Lizard up to like level 9, stick with the Malibu. Until you get the Spitfire up higher. But they don't, you know, right now, the clubs you should only think about upgrading are the clubs you're using. And actually, it was from the tournament, so I'm going to go back. So the Viper is another one that I will upgrade because it is a club that I use on a regular basis. And regular tour play, not tournament play. That'll be another video. So, as you can see, let's go and play a tour. I'll play a tour 4. Why not? It's just for fun, as it says. Yep, another thing is balls. There's no need to use anything over a Marlin up through Tour 6. He's first. See, he's probably okay. He's going to use a Marlin. Nothing wrong with that. When you get the club, for instance, like the Extra Mile, it has very limited curl as a club. The most it gets is 45, and that's at level 7. Right now, he's got around 30 curl, so you don't.
Great shot.
So there's not a lot of help. That's why even with the Marlin, even that little extra side spin is good. Being in the rough this far up, over 300 yards, isn't a problem. You'd rather be on the other side than on this side, than his side. And I got a level 4. So there's basically really no accuracy whatsoever in this club. So just helpful hint: don't overpower unless absolutely necessary. Concentrate more on getting a perfect shot. Is more important than trying to get an extra 5 yards.
Perfect shot.
You can see it hits in the rough. Just goes nicely onto the fairway where he was at. Okay, so here you got the rough cutter, level 5. See, there's no backspin, no topspin.
Perfect shot.
Bounce. See? Main key is perfect shot. At this level, your main goal is perfect shot. Now, for me, I prefer is 3 bars on your backspin. Yep. Not gonna be able to move it up any. So, Buri, Maimi, Mut. Just concentrate on a perfect shot.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, I should have not used the backspin, and I couldn't move it up any farther. I should have went with a little less backspin. Probably would have had a good chance of running it in. But that's alright. Get to a shootout. The other thing, if you want to get really good, build your coins up, is go and watch videos on YouTube, as many as you can, on the shootout holes. That's, I would say, 70% of your matches, at least 70%, are going to end up in a shootout. It's a good example. This here, okay. See this hole here, just, again, 3 backspin. Now, I want it to land here, which with the wind should, there's a little bit of a top wind, so we're going to move it over just for the wind. That's another video. And we're going to get just a little extra power, not much, just a little bit. And again, perfect shot.
Perfect shot.
Should put us right in the middle of that island. And bullseye.
Hole in one.
Thanks. See, you don't want to see now the Goliath. This club, I think, is like 25 accuracy. You can see how big the bullseye is. I mean, just the yellow itself is almost the whole side. The orange is bigger than the whole island. So if he hits a great ball, chances are he's going to miss that island completely.
Perfect shot.
He did hit perfect, right in the center. Oh! A bit unlucky.
Nice on.
Good game, though. To a 4 chest. All I got is the roll up. Yeah, like SMS, Wonder, Mut. Like me, don't have any at the moment. Okay. Another thing, when you get a hole in one with the pin chest, you get to put it in the hole. It counts for 2. You get 1 for the hole itself, like we just played, and then you get another one for the getting the hole in one. I don't know if it helps any in terms of the prizes in there, or the cards or coins, but you just get it quicker. You know, I only have to play another 6 games now to do that. Let me go back and show you the difference there between those 2 clubs. See the Goliath? Okay, this Goliath here is accuracy, if I upgrade it, 16 to 66. Right now my Goliath is at 0. Just a quick deal on the rings. A 66 compared to a 0. On a 0 accuracy club, each ring basically is 3 miles an hour for wind. You have to adjust. So, meaning if you hit it dead center perfect versus great, your ball is going to land 3 yards right or left, depending upon which side of the bullseye you hit it. Each ring is another 3 yards. With the backbone at 66, roughly 65, it's easier to do the math that way, is 1.7 yards. So dead perfect, if I hit it great, right or left, I'm only 1.7 yards off. Roughly half. 1.5, yeah. So, it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you think about it, if you take this, see the lighter blue and the darker blue, when it says compare long irons, where that L is, they got that line. If that's dead perfect, all right, on the backbone, if you hit it great, it's going to land on the pitcher. If you use the Goliath and you miss to the right, it's going to land on the edge of the box, at the end of the blue, between the blue and the black. Okay, that's where it lands. So if you go out another 20 yards for the roll and the bouncing and the roll, you're even farther off the center line. You know, you may be 15 yards off. That's the difference between maybe just barely staying in the fairway versus definitely being in the rough. That's what you want to avoid at this level starting off. Your best options for clubs, believe it or not, is a quarterback. If you can get it as quickly as you can get to level 4, it doesn't have a lot of distance compared to the extra mile, but 100% accuracy is versus 7. Each ring is 1 mile an hour per wind. It knocks you off just 1 ring, where this is 3. 3 times as far of a miss hit with the extra mile versus the quarterback. So that's definitely a difference between staying on the fairway and not staying on the fairway. Rocket, you probably have the Rocket probably already up maybe around this level 6, maybe level 7. Again, not a lot of distance, but it's very accurate. So it's a safe club. The Rock, again, if you open it up on a 2 or 5, or you get it, you maybe get lucky, get in a free chest or in the pin chest. Again, not much distance, but it's much more accurate. The same thing with Thor's hammer. Level 1, it's not too bad. Once you get it up to level 2, it goes to 65 for accuracy. You get top spin, and then goes to 50, and the rest doesn't really matter. Level 3, it's 222 yards, 64 accuracy still, and 56 on the top spin. And then it gets 74 on the back spin, which is very helpful especially like on 2 or 6 on some of the shootout holes. You can actually use this for shootout holes. Level 4, you get a big bump up to 229 in your power, and the curl goes all the way up to 41, which is at max out, and you get 3 on the ball guide. And then 2 or 5, you get another bump up in power and top spin. Of course, everybody wants the Apocalypse. If you were to get lucky enough in a free chest or a pin chest, or when they have a golden shot, and you get like a hole-in-one on a golden shot, you have a chance of getting this club then early on in the game. And if you, even a level 1 Apocalypse is better than a level 4 Extra Mile. It's more accurate. The top spin is roughly the same. It's got a lot more curl. The ball guide is roughly the same. You'd be better off using that. Again, early on, if you happen to get a hammerhead early on, it's a good club. Especially if you're using the Viper. It's basically it's just a bigger, badder Viper. Guardian is okay. Right now, between these two clubs, I'm using the Viper. The power's the same. A little more topspin. I don't need as much backspin right now on any of these tours, so it's okay. The ball guide's better. So a lot of guys like the Sniper, but this club doesn't really get good till you get to level 8. So if you get it, just keep saving cards and don't waste coins on it till you get a lot of coins. Bad club, Grim Reaper. Stick with your backbone. It really, until you get a B-52 pretty much maxed out, which takes a long time. The Goliath barely gets over 50 in accuracy. The backspin eventually gets about the same. It just has more topspin. So this, with the backbone, maxes out at 92 on accuracy. So that's a good club to have. So you can use your coins. Use coins to keep improving that club. Is my opinion. Some guys do agree with me. I agree with some other guys that are, a lot better than me. A lot of the information, a lot of my views, I found by watching them. Guys like Zachary Jones. He's not afraid to use different clubs, and he tells you why. And he shows you why also. They're a good choice. So that's about it this time around. I'm going to make more of these to help you out. Hope you like it. Hit subscribe. Tell your friends. Hit like. Really appreciate it. Watch for announcements. I'll probably do some live streams, especially come tournament time, to kind of help you out. So a lot of the guys that stream don't have this low clubs like these. A lot of their clubs are here. Let me show you. Go to my my main account quickly and show you the difference. In clubs. See, just over 7 million coins. Okay, here. It's like I said, extra mile 7 versus the Thor's hammer. 5 more yards, get more top spin, it's more accurate. That's why I use it. You get like the big topper. I used this in the last tournament because it actually, even though the holes we were playing made it on holes 3 and 9. It was a perfectly, it had just enough carry, but with that top spin, it outdrives Thor's hammer. The only club I don't have on this account is the Apocalypse. See, it says the Rock now. Got a hole in one on the par 3 hole number 5 in the last tournament from the Pro Tees. Using this club thanks to Zach, and using the Kingmaker. Same thing on hole 2. Got a hole in one using this club with the Quasar. I mean, it's got 100% accuracy. Got a great ball guide. A lot of curl. Enough top spin. Got backspin. Actually, I have some fun with this club. I'll go on Tour 7 and play with that, or the Quarterback. Maxed Out Quarterback is a great club too. With that curl, you can hit it just as far as any other club. Again, check out Zach Jones, Zachary Jones on YouTube. He's got a video where he just uses the Rock and the Quarterback and shows you how you can win with those easily, because they're very accurate clubs, so you don't get yourself in trouble. Out the woods, like I said, the Sniper here. It's got top spin, got enough backspin, got a great ball guide. I'll probably use that, and I'll switch it up with the Hammerhead here. On the next upgrade here, this goes up, the top spin goes to 79. And I think the curl goes up also. So that'll be a fun club then. Because then, on the long par 5s, it's got a lot more distance than the Sniper. It's basically the same club. Long I say here, my backbone is maxed out. It's a great club. Versus the level 7. Yeah, see, it's a lot of guys like the Goliath on the Tour 9 and stuff. Not me. I got a maxed out Saturn. If it just had a little more distance, I'd be happy with that, and a lot more accuracy too. This one gets up there eventually. As you can see, it actually gets up in the 80s when you get it maxed out. This would be a great club then, but not until that. Here, Thorn in the Claw. Basically, it's just it's an accuracy issue. 57 to 75. That's why you go with the Claw. The Hornet is it's right there. You can use that one also. The backspin could use a little bit more, but if you're just going to go 3, if you're not going to worry about trying to stop the ball right where you want it, then fine. You can use the Hornet when it gets up that high. Like I said, here's the wedge. Here's the Endbringer. It's my preferred club. Once this one gets up higher, you can see the topspin, it goes to 100 accuracy. It's like 85 topspin. Backspin, no big deal. Curl, no big deal. But the Firefly 4 is a good one. Rapier, another good club when it starts getting higher up. Again, the Rough Iron. Your off-roader. It gets to level 5, comes a really good club too. Again, you can switch it out pretty much with the Nirvana if you want. But your Nirvana is one of your best clubs. The Amazon, for situations and tournaments where not quite sure on the drive, on the par 5s. Like on the last tournament, I think it was hole 6. Yes, hole 6. There's a chance you could end up missing the fairway on the drive, and the Amazon could get you pretty much to the green. Same thing with the Spitfire. That one, you could just maybe, if you just barely got to the fairway, you could roll into the 2 bunkers that are right there. The Spitfire can get you to the green with that top spin and the length, but otherwise I use the Sand Lizard. But as you can see, because I have an abundance of coins right now, whenever any of these clubs that I really don't use, like the Big Topper, if that happens to get an upgrade from the tournament, I'll upgrade it. Same with the Horizon. I'll upgrade the Grim Reaper because it's cheap. So that's just a little thing. What about that later? Go back. So, I said coin management now. Let me show you here. I've been playing tours. 9. I need 37 more wins. Let's see. There's 32 there. Okay, I got to max out. I got to max out Tour 8 and get another Tour 9 win, and I'll be able to open up Tour 10. And that's $1 million. That's $3 million a game. Tour 9 is $1 million a game. Like I said, I play 1 Tour 9 a day. When my pin chest or have a chest slot open. So far today I've played, I think, 3 matches. Played 3 matches. I lost 1 Tour 8 and won 2 Tour 8s. So I got 1.2 million. And, if I just win one a day, I'll stay in the division that I'm in. And it's fine with me. So, if you're just looking to have fun in this game, it's real easy to do. Like I said, just take your time. Like I said, just slowly upgrade your clubs. The clubs that you're using early are not the clubs you're going to be using later on. So don't fret over it. Like I said, if I know on any tour, really, if I know I'm going to be only playing a par 4, I'd put either one of these clubs on every time. If I was guaranteed to know I'm playing a par 4 with 100% accuracy, you have enough distance to where you're going to be within your short iron anyway. The only time you're going to have trouble there is maybe on a par 5. But like I said, if you're in the fairway, pretty much any, a Cataclysm, a Sniper, a Hammerhead, Big Dog, the Guardian, any of the woods are going to pretty much get you to the green, or get you to the point to where you're going to be within your wedge to chip in anyway. As long as you're using an accurate club. That's the whole key early on. Accuracy is the most important aspect of a club. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. It's not ball guide. It's not distance. It's not topspin. It's not backspin. It's accuracy. Stick with that as your foundation of your clubs, and you'll do a whole lot better. Like I said, if you're going to pick, if you got 2 clubs, you're not sure which one, like here, or I could go with the Extra Mile, Thor's Hammer. Which one? I mean, there's a little difference in distance, but the top spin's a little bit better, ball guide's the same curl. Then you just go to accuracy. 20 points, again, 2.1 yards, or actually you should think of it that way. Each ring on the Extra Mile, think of it more as you're going to be 2.1 yards off center versus 1.7. And when you're talking 300 yards or better in total distance, maybe about 350 yards of total distance, and you start going off that much, let's say that's let's go with maybe, just as a number, let's say 20% more, so let's say 17 degrees for the Thor's hammer. You project that out 350 yards versus, say, 21 degrees offline. How far from center are you going to be? That's the difference. That's the best way to think of it when you're choosing your clubs. This has gone on long enough. Thanks for watching. Hope it was informative. For you newer players, I know guys that got second, third, fourth accounts, you're going to rip me on it, but so what? I don't care. This is for new players that really need the help. So, hey, good luck, and hope to see you out on the course.